Signature Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Kentucky Service Companies. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
Good evening, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Evan Preston. We're live from Pulaski County High School. Just a few nights ago, we saw Rockcastle County beat a Southwestern team in what was the first ever Rockcastle County region tournament win in the 12th region in their school's history. Now they try to do something they've never done, make the 12th region championship game. Standing in the way, though, is a mighty DCA team and a team looking to get back to the 12th region championship for the second consecutive year. And, Evan, we saw Rockcastle County last week against Southwestern. They played hard, they played rough, and with 11th region officials, we expect that to be the same way tonight. DCA is going to be in for a dogfight tonight against a Rockcastle County team that has brought a lot of fans, and they're going to, I assume, play really rough down low with Lake of 10.
Yeah, and they will, and that's kind of their game. They just walking past them here, getting to the booth here. They're a big team, but we do have to remember, that. Somebody made a good point the other day. These teams that have played DCA throughout the season have gotten to see Lake of 10 up close. You can scout, you can watch film, you can sit in the stands and watch them, but until you're out between those lines and you try to go up and hit a shot close by and he blocks it with two hands into the third row, you don't really know. So they still have a 6'10 presence in the middle that blocks a lot of shots, and he just affects a lot of shots. So even though they're going to be super physical, they have to worry about number 15 down there for DCA affecting every shot they take. Even when you shoot a long three, he's somewhere close by. So as physical as they may be, they're not the biggest team. Walker Craig's a great size guard. You can see him probably 6'5", 6'6". I don't know what he's listed at. What's Walker Craig listed?
They got him listed as 6'7".
Oh, okay. Well, all right, 6'7", even bigger. So he's a big guard, but also with Lake of 10 switched on him, what my point I'm getting to is the physicality aspect will be met from DCA with length. Ben Michaels is lengthy. Graham Dominion's a long guard. So if DCA can try to finish through contact and not be worried about trying to get a foul call, that's going to bode well for them. On the Rockcastle side, they're going to try and shoot it. They're going to find out real quick it's going to be hard to score inside. So it'll be kind of a matchup between the physicality and the length of DCA. It'll be good to see.
These two teams have never played before. Real quickly, does that benefit one team or the other? Because you did mention, there have been a lot of teams in the 12th region that have seen Lake of 10. Rockcastle County never has, right? Not only have never seen Lake of 10, they've never played DCA head-to-head. Does that benefit one team more over the other?
I don't think so as far as the jersey or the name on the jersey or anything like that. But, yes, that benefits DCA for sure because DCA has Rockcastle has not seen this length. When the whistle is blown, the ball goes up, it's totally different. When you're out there on the floor, it's just something that the only way you can experience it is by doing it. That's why I say, say it's Bull County and DCA in the regional final, Bull's going to have a head up on everybody because they played 3 times. They know what to expect. They know what to do and more importantly, what not to do, right? So Rockcastle doesn't have that. They don't know. You just don't know until you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're going to look at coach and be like, oh, you were right. Don't try to do that, Then they're going to have to figure out as they go, and they've only got 32 minutes to figure that out. Not saying that Rockcastle has a lot of things DCA doesn't. But just strictly talking about, I think, yes, the length is going to really struggle with Rockcastle. And the quicker they figure it out, the quicker they have a chance to beat DCA.
DCA and Rockcastle County, it's the 12th region semifinals. It's a doubleheader tonight. 2 game times have actually been flipped. If you saw the initial release of the bracket, Boyle County West Chessman, or the other semifinal game, which we know now is Boyle County West Chessman, was supposed to happen in this time slot. This game would have been at 8:15. They were flip-flopped to allow West Chessman time to get here because they go, I think, a little bit later there at school.
So we got an all-nighter tonight.
So it's an all-nighter tonight. You couple that with the fact that we're an hour away from home on top of it. So it's going to be a late one for us, and if you're enjoying some basketball with us, we're so happy to have you aboard. Tip-off coming up in 2 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, Z105 WRNZ FM.
I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg, and I can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call me today at 734-4400 or simply stop in. We're located at 116 West Poplar in downtown Harrodsburg. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by today or give us a call at 734-4400. Alan Goldie, Goldie Financial, GoldieFinancial.com. Member SIPC.
It's all about you and Stuart Howe.
Fred Steisenberg, General Manager at Stuart Howe Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at StuartHowe.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Howe. Ford Mazda.
Anytime the crew gets together, one thing's guaranteed. Somebody's hungry. Don't get just any pizza. Get the pizza. The Big New Yorker for just $10. It's Pizza Hut's biggest pizza, made to feed the whole crew. Extra large, foldable slices, and fluffy New York style crust. Seasoned with Parmesan and oregano. The Big New Yorker, just $10 for a limited time. In Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Order at pizzahut.com or in the app.
Ask Click for a limited time offer. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3, and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees not included.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on heritage, serving with pride. They are your home's best friend. Kentucky Service Companies.
Why buy at Danville Office Equipment? You will save up to 60% off the MSP on the items you use in your office every day. DOE will ship your order free of charge within 75 miles of any of our locations. We have over 30,000 items, including office supplies, furniture, printing, copiers, printers, fax machines, computers, and business cards. This is owner Scott Bottoms. If you're not satisfied with your order, return it for full credit. We really appreciate your business. Danville Office Equipment, also in Somerset and Lebanon.
Danville Bike and Footwear is ready for spring, offering a full range of road, gravel, mountain, and hybrid bikes from trusted brands such as KHS, Trek, and Specialized. Explore their selection of e-bikes or work with their team to build a custom bike tailored to your needs. They also carry Garmin health monitors and bike computers to support your fitness goals. So this spring, make Danville Bike and Footwear your destination for all your cycling needs. Located in downtown Danville, next to City Hall.
DCA and Rockcastle County 12th Region semifinals here in the Hometown Radio Network. It's the first of two tonight. Boyle County and West Chessman will play following this one. And the two winners of tonight's games will play in tomorrow night's championship. Danville Christian Academy, they are the visitors on your scoreboard by way of just being the bottom team on the bracket. They wear the navy blue jerseys. They're visiting jerseys, the same starting five we've seen basically all year for them. That's Lake Aten, Ben Michaels, Graham Domitian, Cole Danisman, and Eli Perez. Again, a 10, Michaels, Domitian, Dannisman, and Perez. For Rockcastle County, it's Walker Craig, who could have easily been the 12th Region Player of the Year this year. Phenomenal player, 23.7 points, 7.4 rebounds per game. Leads Rockcastle County in scoring, in rebounding, in free throw percentage, and he shoots 42% from three-point range. Leads him in three-point shooting as well. Jace Rogers, the senior, wears number 5, 13 points, 3.9 rebounds per game. Junior Xavier Leager, 7.9 points, 3.9 rebounds per game. Junior Kyler Gooden, 6.4 points and 1.2 rebounds per game. And junior Colton Cash, who averages 4.2 and 3.4 a game. Again, Craig, Rogers, Leager, Gooden, and Cash. Rockcastle County, their home whites. You typically think of Rockcastle County red and navy blue. Their jerseys have no red on them whatsoever. White tops, white shorts, RCHS, which of course stands for Rockcastle County High School, across their chest, curving across their chest, in big silver letters, navy blue numbers on the front and back, and navy blue stripes down the side with rock and cursive outlined in silver on the side of those shorts as well. Again, DCA, navy blue tops, Danville Christian across the chest, the white numbers, the numbers and letters outlined that DCA gold, the navy blue shorts to match as well. I guess DCA could have gone with their visiting yellow if they wanted to, but they wear the visiting navy blue tonight. DCA Rockcastle County, the first ever matchup between these two teams. They have never met head-to-head before. If that sounds odd, I guess it kind of is, but if you circle back 1 year ago in this same exact spot, in this same exact gymnasium, DCA Southwestern Girls 12th Region Semifinals, that was the first ever matchup between those two teams, which was the last 12th Region school the DCA girls had never played. They've now played every single 12th Region school. Rockcastle County, the last 12th Region school the DCA boys have never played head-to-head, and they'll cross Rockcastle County off their list tonight. So a lot to look forward to. Sean Busick, the head coach of DCA. It's Andrew Cash, the head coach of Rockcastle County. Rockets 18-14. DCA 21-7. Got an 11th region crew here. Evan, you said these are some really good officials in tonight's game.
Yeah, I'm 2 of the 3 I know have done state championship games. Maybe the third too as well. But I tell you, Joe, we really want to see an all WRNZ final tomorrow, don't we?
It would be exciting. Will County is making their way to the gymnasium right now. The Rebels just walked in, and that's what we're looking for. All 45th district championship, all 45th district championship for the region tomorrow. But both teams got to take care of business, and it starts here. Game number 1, DCA in Rockcastle County. Walker Craig and Lake of 10 jump at midcourt. The tip is controlled by DCA. And we're underway for high school basketball. Perez, right-hand baseline, down low to Michaels, who puts it in.
And that's it. Ben Michaels hangs around the basket. He's going to be a troublemaker for Rockcastle County. I don't think they've got a guy that can guard him.
2-0 DCA leads. Here's Xavier Leager with the basketball. He'll take right hand all the way to the elbow, kicks it back up top, mid-range by Colton Cash is good.
16-footer?
DCA Rockcastle County exchange a couple of buckets here early on in this game. Here's Graham Domitian near midcourt, left-hand side. That's Eli Perez with the basketball. Perez around the Michaels screen. Right-hand side over to Lake of 10. A 10 left-hand take. He's cut off by Cash. Back over to Perez near side. Graham Domitian has the basketball. Domitian between his legs. Left-hand take. Stops, cut off by Leager. Backdoor cut by Dannisman, who lays it in.
There you go.
Good cut by Dannisman. Domitian found him. It's 4-2. DCA leads.
Xavier Leager, he left Domitian to go double a 10. That's something to watch. They may go leave and double a 10.
Here's Walker Craig. Craig fake slides to his right. His 3 is no good. Rebound tapped up in the air. And Dannisman trying to save it into Domitian. Saved it off his foot out of bounds. And Rockcastle County will keep it. This is a very good Rockcastle County shooting team. They shoot 35% from three-point range, 70% from the line as a team. Here's Rogers, inbound pass to Craig. Craig, right-hand dribble, hands it off to Rogers around the screen. And backs up near the scorer's table. Domitian knocks the ball, loose ball on the floor. Rogers has it. Goes back over, wide open 3 for Parsons is short. Rebound tapped up in the air and comes out to Craig over top of a 10. Puts it up off the backboard, no good. Rebound again off the hands of Rockcastle County this time. It's Walker Craig who dropped it out of bounds. and it's a DCA basketball. I've never seen as big of a cheerleading corps as Rockcastle County has brought. Evan, there's probably 30 cheerleaders.
We'll get Mike Marcy to count. Can you count the cheerleaders down there? How many cheerleaders down there, Mike?
On that far baseline, Rockcastle County has brought a ton of them. Eli Perez has the basketball. Here's Lake at 10. A 10 hands it off right-hand side to Domitian. Fumble the basketball, gets it back. 4-2 DCA leads. Back over to a 10, who's scoreless so far in this one. He's got Cash on him, and he tries to drive left hand, reached in and fouled. That's Xavier Leger's first. Rockcastle County's first as well.
Yeah, you can see they're going to be attacking. Anytime Lake of 10 puts the ball on the floor, they're going to be attacking him, trying to rip the ball away, even if they have to double.
Left corner, here's Graham Domitian. Domitian left-hand side over to Eli Perez. Near side to Colt Addisman. Bounce pass in the baseline to Michaels, who backs up on Walker Craig. Pump fakes a pass in the baseline, and goes back up to Graham Domitian. A lot of contact by Craig, no foul call. Back over to Addisman. Addisman around the Michaels screen. Left-hand dribble, cut off by Parsons. Hands it back off to Perez. Perez deep on the right side. Crosses over, left side over to Domitian on the left wing as Leger picks him up. There's Graham Domitian, circles around the perimeter. Will work around the Michael screen. Craig picks him up around the Michael screen. Left hand over in the corner to Eli Perez. DCA just passes the basketball around with 5.5 to play. We sit on the DCA side, student section right in front of us, and the DCA fan section right in front of us as well, as Perez is fouled by Jace Rogers. That's Rogers first. That's Rockcastle County second.
You see, Joe, when Rockcastle's fans stand up when they have a long period of guarding like that, they don't realize that's not a good thing. You know, I know DCA hasn't scored, but you're exhausting a lot of energy playing one defensive possession. You know what I mean? DCA's fine with just being patient and taking good shots.
Here's a 10. He'll drive in. Right hand hook is no good, but he's fouled at the left block, and that'll send Lake a 10 to the line.
Two hands on his hips.
The foul's going to be on Jace Rogers. That's Rogers' second. And I think another thing, too, when you're on, and you can attest to this, Evan, since you played at the high school level, when you're out there playing defense, you hear the crowd cheering. It makes you get even more amped up into it, and then you're more likely to play aggressive and commit fouls, which is exactly what happened.
You're 100% right.
2 minutes ago or so.
It is just as it seems from here. I mean, yes. Now you'll play harder defense and stuff, but it does cause the. This is my teammates did that. I couldn't play defense at all, so I was just like, yeah, y'all guard them, get them. Then pass it to me.
That 10 hits the first free throw. He's 79.4% from the line. Is big Lake at 10 as the Rockcastle County fans behind the goal go crazy, throw their hats up in the air. It distracts Lake absolutely none as he hits them both. It's 6-2, DCA by 4. And Leger has the basketball, top of the circle, bounce pass to Cash. Cash hands it back off to Craig. Craig scoreless in this game so far. Hands it off to Kyler Gooden. Gooden drives right hand, cut off by Eli Perez, goes back over to Parsons. Parsons spins around the screen, free throw line, back up top to Leger. Leger left hand take to Craig. He turns around, fires a three. That one's way too hard. Rebound, though, taken by Cash. Cash to Craig, cuts the lane, blocked away by a 10, but it comes out to Gooden on the right corner. Gooden bounce pass, nearly threw it away, but Leger's back behind Parsons, grabs the basketball, drives in, goes back to Parsons, up top to Craig. Good look at a straight on three. That one's nowhere near. And Lake at 10 has the rebound for Danville Christian Academy. They run the other way. Here's Graham Domitian with the basketball on the right elbow. 6-2, DCA leads by 4.
Craig, his jump shot looks a little flustered right now. I don't know if it's the pressure. DCA can really pressure the ball, and that may be getting to him a little bit, throwing his shooting form off.
There's Gaddisman, right wing, looking down low for Michaels. Lobs it down low. Michaels makes the catch. One dribble, lays it in.
There it is. Rock's going to get a timeout. They need one.
It's 8-2, DCA by 6. Andrew Cash not calling a timeout yet.
They're going 5 out right here, Joe. They're just going to try and get to the basket, which...
Here's Leger, drives in, goes back to Cash. A 10 picks him up to Craig. Straight on three. Another good look. That one's too hard. Rebound up in the air. Lake a 10 can jump over everybody and grabs it. Over to Graham Domitian. DCA runs again the other way. Domitian on the right elbow up top to Eli Perez. Perez spins on Gooden. Left hand takes. Scoop shot. Missed it. Rebound up in the air off of Michael's hands. Out of bounds. We'll go to Rockcastle County.
Good take. Very good take from Perez.
Andrew Cash, Rockcastle County head coach in his 8th year as head coach. He was the son of the former head coach, Clayton Cash, who was the last Rockcastle County coach to win a regional tournament game before his son Andrew won one last week, and that was back when Rockcastle County was in the 13th region before they joined the 12th. Kyler Gooden, left wing, a 10 picks him up. Looks down low for Craig. Passing lane, take it away. Instead, they go near side to Maddox Parsons. He'll drive baseline. Goes back to Colton Cash. Over on the far sides, Kyler Gooden, wide open three. Got it.
Can't leave him open.
Now, he's a good shooter, 33% from three-point range. And Lake of 10 went down on his back near the free throw line. I didn't see what happened, Evan. Did you see what happened?
I didn't see. It's probably that hurt back he had.
And 10 is getting helped up from.
They called a foul on Rockcastle. 23, I think.
Well, that's Maddox Parsons.
Yeah, 23. Push in the back, I think.
Well, 10 is up, so the shot counts, but Parsons gets whistled for the foul afterwards. That's the 4th foul on Rockcastle County already.
Well, I mean, to be frank.
He's holding his back.
Yeah. They foul a lot. I mean, which is in their game plan, I'm sure. You know, they don't want to get in foul trouble, but they want to make this a physical game.
Gaddisman around the Michael screen. He'll cross over left-hand take. Met by Parsons. Spins, goes to a 10 left wing. Hounded by Cash. Back up top to Perez. Right side Gaddisman. Domitian. Domitian drives. Layup no good, but a 10 follows.
He's back.
In. And Lake of 10 didn't look too hobbled on that one. He's got 4. 10-5, DCA by 5. Craig in the corner to Gooden. Gooden steps back. Back up top to Craig. Fumble the basketball. It's on the floor. Goes back over in the corner to Leisure. Leisure baseline drive back to Gooden. Right corner 3. Got it.
Gonna have to guard him. He hit a few the other night.
Talking with his dad before the game began, he says if he sees the first one go down, it can be a dangerous night for him. He's already seen the first 2 go down. It's 10-8, DCA by 2. A 10 in the corner to Perez. Perez baseline cut off back to a 10. He'll fake left-hand take, steps to a man, goes up, and he's fouled. It's on the floor, but it doesn't matter. It's the 5th on Rockcastle County, and Lake of 10 will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Well, it's going to be a long game if Rockcastle yells at every call. I mean, the 11th region officials are used to environments like that, but, you know, you just got to let the game play out. Rockcastle's playing really well, down 2. They're complaining the fouls are 5-0, but DCA plays really well without fouling. And, you know, I know we're DCA biased on this radio station, but I just haven't seen many fouls down here. Rockcastle's getting pretty good shots, and Rockcastle's getting offensive rebounds.
First free throw by Lake of 10 is good. A 10's got 5 in this game. Yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to foul a lot more if you play as physical as Rockcastle County does.
And that's fine if that's their game plan. I mean, Coach Cash, you know, he doesn't. I mean, as a coach, you're going to say something if the count's 5-0. That's obvious. But he's got to worry about his kids going to play without fouling now. Be physical, but play without fouling.
Second free throw by a 10 is good. 12-8, DCA by 4. Leacher has the basketball. Bounce pass, free throw line. That's Maddox Parsons, who has it at 10. Quick hands, trying to knock the basketball loose. Hands it off to Gooden. Gooden right-hand takes, spins, goes on the left wing to Blake Mullins. Just checked in. Mullins, a junior, averages 3 points a game. Right corner, here's Maddox Parsons. He'll fake, drive baseline, down low to Mullins, who lays it up and in.
Good pass. Gaddisman's got to block that block off and not let anybody get inside and seal him.
Trey Motley checks in for DCA, stands in the right corner. Domitian has it, goes to Gaddisman. Gaddisman turns around,
Foul.
his mid-range is short, but he's fouled.
That's an obvious foul, people. I could see that from here.
Yeah, this seems like,
get teed up.
Yeah, seems like this has got the makings of being a long game.
Yeah.
Cole Gaddisman with 2 free throws. Foul on Rockcastle County again. It's a shooting foul. Wouldn't matter regardless. They hit the 5 foul mark 3 minutes ago in this quarter.
Yeah. I mean, it was a foul.
First one for Gaddisman is good. DCA has not missed a free throw yet. They are 5 for 5. We saw Rockcastle County last year versus Boyle County. Early on in the season, they were without Walker Craig that game, who was injured. They struggled the entire year last year as well when 8-20 got knocked off by Somerset in the first round of their district tournament. Second free throw by Gaddisman is no good. Here they find themselves in the 12th region semifinals 1 year later with an 18-14 record. 13-10, DCA leads. Parsons near side to Craig. Back up top to Leisure. He'll take a couple of steps in, hand it off to Craig. That's a good look at a 3. Got it.
Cole Gaddisman got lost there on the switch.
13 apiece as Walker Craig hits the third first quarter 3 by Rockcastle County. Gooden's got 2. Craig has his first one. Domitian with the basketball around the Michaels screen. He'll stop, bounce pass down with a Michaels, and what a beauty by Graham Domitian. Weaved it between a couple of defenders, and Michaels made the catch with his fingertips and put it up and in. 15-13, DCA by 2. Craig, right-hand side. 3 by Parsons. Got it. Sorry, it's Cash.
And that's what Rock's going to have to do to win this game is make threes, and they're doing it right here at the end of the first.
4-3 in this first quarter. Lake of 10 tries to cut baseline, lost the basketball out of bounds. Gooden will check out, and Ezekiel Fain will check in. Fain wears number 4, a junior, at 3.3 a game. It's Rockcastle County 16, DCA 15, a barrage of Rockets three-pointers here in this first quarter. But again, they are a phenomenal shooting team at about 36% as a team from three-point range. Leger with the basketball, looking down low, pass got away from him, and Michaels has the basketball, 35 to play. Michaels to Dominion, who comes into front court with a left-hand dribble, crosses over, right-hand free throw line, Dannisman in the corner. He'll drive baseline, lobs it back up top to Dominion. I think it was intended for a 10, but a 10 wasn't home. Dominion takes, goes to a 10. He fakes a left wing three, right hand, spins. His elbow jumper is no good. Michaels has the rebound, though, for DCA. Back to Dannisman, over to Motley. One extra pass to Dominion. He'll drive baseline, up and under layup, puts in.
Good finish.
Dominion's first two. It's 17-16, DCA by 1. 5 to play. Leger drives the right block, swatted away by a 10.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's the thing that Leger's going to realize in the second, third, and fourth quarter he just cannot do. When Lake of 10 has made it down the floor, you just cannot lay it up. What Rock's really good is at driving and bouncing it to the other block. That's what they can do.
3.6 to play. Rockcastle County basketball. Leger throws it into Craig around the screen. Wide open three. That one's way too hard. Gaddisman has the rebound, and that one ends the first quarter of play. It's a good one. 17-16, DCA by 1. After 1, the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Back in 1 minute with the second quarter on Z105.
It's all about you and Stuart Howe.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
Dreaming of home ownership? The Welcome Home Grant Program through the Federal Home Loan Bank offers down payment and closing cost assistance to eligible homebuyers through the Federal Home Loan Bank. This is Ronald Howard, Senior Lender with Whitaker Bank. We're proud to help our neighbors take the first step toward a place to call home. Funding is limited and eligibility requirements apply. Stop by your local Whitaker Bank branch or call 1-800-650-6717 to learn more about the Welcome Home Grant. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 786362.
DCA 17, Rockcastle County 16. Rockcastle County came into this tournament kind of flying under the radar, so to say. They were just 17-14 overall. We're 3-5 overall in the 47th district, and we're just 1-10 in their 11 games played this year versus teams ranked in the top 100 of the RPI. But in terms of 12th region tournament teams, #1 in field goal percentage, 52.6%. Second in three-point percentage, we've talked about it, 35.6%. Leger has the basketball. He'll work. Left hand cut off, goes back over to Cash. Cash, right wing, looking down low for Craig, threw the ball away. Good defense by Motley down low.
Gray Motley, yeah.
Ball went right to Cole
Craig tried to
Dannisman.
post him.
Here's Graham Dominion. Has the basketball in front court. Over to Lake of 10, right wing. A 10 had 6 first quarter points and throws the basketball away. It's taken by Mullins. Mullins takes it left hand, puts it in. 4 for Blake Mullins. Rockcastle County leads again. It's 18-17. Eli Perez, Josiah Bradshaw will check in next dead ball for Danville Christian Academy. Here's Dominion. Right side, they go to Lake of 10. Who has the basketball? Looking for Michaels. Michaels pressured by Mullins. Back up top, Dominion. Dominion around the Michael screen with the right hand. Cut off by Mullins on that right wing. Back up top, Motley. Left-hand side of 10. With Cash picking him up. Back up top to Motley. Motley Dominion. He'll fake. Drive left hand. Stops in the paint. Kicks it back in the corner to Dannisman. Baseline. He's met by Leger. Spins and goes to Motley. Motley to Michaels. Wide open down low. Stops his right hand hook. Is good.
Then Michaels, he's a sure thing, Joe. When he gets in there under that basket, he's going to catch it, and 99% of the time, he's going to score it.
Michaels has got 8. He leads DCA, and the Warriors lead Rockcastle County by 1 now, 19-18. On the next Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Walker Craig, bounce pass to Ezekiel Fain. Fain to Leger. Leger scoreless in that first quarter. He averages about 8 a game. Paul is thrown away, taken by Motley. Motley right hand take all the way, lays it up and in. No, he missed the layup. Well, it bounced off the rim and came off. Motley sped his way down the court, beat everybody down the court, and just rushed the layup too much. Here's Walker Craig. Craig near side to Fain. Long right corner 3. That one's way short. Rebound, though, by Leger. Leger back up top to Walker Craig. Back over to Fain. Right wing. He'll hesitate. Left-hand dribble. Michaels meets him. Back over to Craig. Craig left hand to the free throw line. Fall away jumper is good.
I don't know how many offensive rebounds that is for Rockcastle, but it feels like 6 or 7 that they've gotten.
20-19. Rockcastle County back by 1. Here's Gaddisman. Gaddisman bounces it to Motley. The top of the circle. Motley over to Lake, a 10 right wing. A 10 left-hand take, works on Cash, goes to Michaels. Michaels, Gaddisman. Gaddisman back to Michaels. Michaels will drive right hand, stops him at right block. He pump fakes, puts it up off the glass, and puts it in again.
It's a Ben Michaels game. I told everybody, he's got to play well. All the attention's on Lake of 10. Ben Michaels can have his own little one-on-one battles in there, and he's going to finish most of the time.
Thane, right corner, has the basketball for Rockcastle County. Dominion poked it away and grabs it. Back over to Dre Motley. Quick hands by Graham Dominion to take that basketball away as Dominion comes into front court with a left-hand dribble. 4:50 to play in this first half. Ben Michaels in the baseline, posting up on Mullins. Ball knocked away. He gets it back. Spins by Mullins, and his right-hand hook is no good. Gaddisman follows.
3 fouls on that play, Joe. My goodness.
Cole Gaddisman's got 5. DCA leads by 3, 23-20. Thane and Dominion barking as they come down the court. Official separates them.
One thing I taught Dominion, he can talk.
Leisure with the basketball.
Oh,
works on Motley, hands it off to Craig. Cut off by Dre Motley as he switches defensively. Craig hands it off to Thane. DCA running just a little bit of a zone here. Is this man-to-man?
They're man. They're just switching everything.
Yeah.
Which they've got the capabilities. They can switch everything.
Here's Craig. Craig to Leisure. Free throw line back up top to Mullins. And the pass went through his hands. And as Evan said, that's an over and back.
Yep. Great possession. And like you said, Joe, that looks like a zone. When you switch everything effectively and you've got Lake of 10 in the inside, the screens are not effective. Now what Rock needs to do when they're switching screens is a lot of people do ghost screens, right? So it looks like you're going to screen, but you slip to the basket. So then you've got 2 guys that catches up, in no man's land. But Rock is just kind of just doing a 3-man weave out there trying to get a look.
Here's Eli Perez. Back to Graham Dominion. Dominion to Josiah Bradshaw just checked in. Back to Dominion. 1 dribble back to Perez. Left wing. Thought about a 3. Opts otherwise and goes back up top to Graham Dominion. We're halfway home in the second quarter. DCA by 3. 23-20. On the Dexter right Insurance scoreboard. Here's Bradshaw, right wing. Fake to 3. Back up top, Dominion. Michaels is open in the corner. Dominion wants to go that way, but they'll back it back up near midcourt. It's a little bit of a zone here from Rockcastle County, as Evan said. 2-3. Bounce pass to Perez. Perez to a 10 baseline pass knocked up in the air. Rockcastle County has it. It's Jace Rogers back in the game with 2 fouls. Set basically the entire first quarter after picking up 2 quick fouls. Craig's 3 is short. Rebound by Michaels for DCA. Michaels to Perez. Dominion up the court. Dominion left-hand dribble in the corner. Bradshaw wide open right corner 3. Count
There's that man. There's that man.
DCA's first 3 of the game. It's 26-20. Warriors by 6. With 3 minutes to play, Bradshaw shoots 29% from three-point range. Rogers hangs in the air, goes to Gooden. Had a hot hand in the first quarter for Rockcastle County. Over to Craig. Craig back in the corner of Gooden. He's going to try a 3. That one's way long. Michaels with a rebound for DCA. And they can take their biggest lead of the game with a basket here. Dominion over to Eli Perez up the court. Perez drives, right-hand take, puts it in. Perez has his first points. DCA leads 28-20. And Andrew Cash wants a full timeout with 2:40 to play in this first half. Warriors 28, Rockets 20. Back in a minute on Z105.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office. We are also an authorized Savin dealer and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and fax with the most outstanding quality in the market. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Danville or visit online at doe.bz. Also in Somerset and Lebanon.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
DCA 28, Rockcastle County 20. The biggest DCA lead in this game comes at the 2:40 mark here in the first half after Josiah Bradshaw hit a 3. Eli Perez with a strong take with his right hand and took it to the basket. And, you've talked about a 10. Ben Michaels obviously having a big game. When you think of scoring, Eli Perez, Josiah Bradshaw, maybe not the first 2 that comes in your head, but 2 big baskets for DCA from not necessarily unlikely sources, but certainly not their top scorers on DCA's side.
And Rock's doing a really good job on Lake of 10 guarding him on the offensive end. So that's what DCA is going to have to do, is have other kids step up and score the ball.
Jace Rogers. Bounce pass to Gooden. Eli Perez picks him up about 30 feet away from the basket. Bounce pass back up top to Colton Cash. Cash over to Parsons. Wide open three. That was way short. Domitian will let that one just hit the baseline, go out of bounds into the DCA student section, where it looks like it's chef night tonight is the theme.
Yep.
A lot of chef hats and
I see
aprons.
a banana.
Yeah.
Yep. Chef night. I don't know. I guess we're going to cook. That's what we're doing.
That's
DCA's going to cook.
That's what they're doing.
What they said.
DCA's cooking this game. 28-20. See if they can keep it up. Graham Domitian has it into front court as Leisure picks him off. Right-hand side, Eli Perez back over to Graham Domitian. Left wing, Josiah Bradshaw. Wants a screen from Michaels, gets a screen from Michaels as Craig picks him up. Back to Perez. Perez pump fakes, he'll drive. Right hand, puts it up and in.
Eli Perez. That's it, Joe. They're putting so much attention on Lake of 10 that these other guys are getting to the lane as they want.
It's 30-20. DCA with 11-0 run. This was 20-19. Rockcastle County led at one point. Warriors on this 11-0 skirt, and now we have a foul down underneath the basket. I think it's on Perez. Yeah. Eli Perez was working on Walker Craig. It was 10-on-10 there. Craig wears number 10 for DCA. For Rockcastle County. Perez number 10 for DCA. That is the first foul of the entire game by the Warriors, and it comes to the 144 mark in this first half.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. They're switching everything. They're not fighting through screens. DCA's kind of just sagging off, really, honestly, too much sometimes in the first quarter, giving up threes. But
Rogers kicks it into Craig around the screen. Craig, right-hand dribble. Up top to Fane. Fane goes back to Rogers. That's a good look at a right wing three. That one's short. Long rebound, though, comes right back out to Rogers. Nobody boxed him out. Back to Craig. Craig to Fane, top of the circle, back to Craig. He'll drive left hand, tries to get around a 10, puts it up, blocked by a 10 off the backboard. And DCA has the rebound. Domitian comes into front court with a left hand, and we'll skip it back up top to Dadisman. Dadisman back to Domitian, 1:18 to play. DCA by 10, 30-20. Domitian to Michaels.
Like to see top. DCA be patient here in this possession.
Here's a 10 baseline, follow-away jumper. Good.
Oh, my goodness.
He went down. Cash went down as well, and a 10 hits the bucket. He's got 8. 32-20, Warriors by 12. Leisure in the front court. Crosses over, left-hand take, hands it off to Fane. Fane back up top, Rogers. He'll try a three, rolls off the rim, and Domitian grabs the rebound with two hands for DCA. Here he comes to the front court. Looks down the court and goes to Dadisman. No look pass down low to Dadisman, who stops, bullies his way in the paint, puts it up, puts it in.
Oh, Dadisman. I usually see where Domitian's passing. I didn't even see that one. Did you see Cole Dadisman down there?
He was kind of sneaking down there behind the Rockcastle County defense. It is a 15-0 Warrior run. It's 34-20. DCA leads with 30 seconds to play. Leisure goes between his legs, handles the basketball. Michaels all over him. DCA in this man-to-man defense. 20 to play now in the first half. Leisure continues to just dribble the air to the basketball. Gets the hole for the final shot here. 11 to play. Leisure crosses over. Left-hand take. Stops. Goes in the corner. Craig. Baseline drive. A 10's there. Back up top to Fane. He'll sidestep. History blocked by Michaels. Michaels throws it down the floor with 1 second left. It's on the baseline at 0.7 of a second. And Rockcastle County will have the basketball and will throw it in and throw one up from about 3/4 court with 0.7 of a second left. You think he could get a shot off in that time. He comes into Cash. His three at the buzzer is no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway. He didn't get it off in time. What an end to the first half for DCA. A 15-0 Warrior run as they go into the locker room with a 14-point lead. It's 34-20. We break down the first half coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, Z105 WRNZ FM.
Danville Bike and Footwear is your destination for performance footwear from trusted brands like Ultra, Asics, Brooks, and Saucony. Whether you need added stability in a comfortable walking shoe or high performance in a running shoe, they have the perfect fit for you. You'll also find power step insoles and a wide selection of socks designed for relief, recovery, comfort, and breathability. So step into Danville Bike and Footwear. Your feet will be happy you did. Located in downtown Danville next to City Hall.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs, selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
DCA 34, Rockcastle County 20, an extended halftime show as they're honoring the All-12 Region team here in between the half of this first game. Well, we can tell you, if you're a DCA fan, it's good news right now. The Warriors are down 20-19 early in the second quarter. They closed on a 15-0 run. That's because they were scorching hot from the field. DCA went 14 of 19 from the field in the first half. Only attempted 2 3-point field goals. Didn't need much more than that. I mean, they got all kinds of work down low from Ben Michaels, from Lake Tim, from Cole Dadisman as well. A couple of nice drives from Eli Perez. Josiah Bradshaw hit the 1-3 that DCA did hit in the first half. Evan, you look, 6 different players scored for DCA. 7 different players appeared in the first half. Dre Motley probably should have had a point, missed a layup. Yeah. Either way, I mean, this is all hands on deck for the Warriors in this game to get out to a 14-point lead.
And it is, and if they want their season to extend this late, you know, everybody's seen Lake 10 and on film or in person. They know that DCA relies on him a lot for offensive purposes. So Rock has really taken him out of the game, besides a couple shots that Lake has hit. And all of these other kids from DCA has really stepped up. Eli Perez, I can think of 2 drives where he drove all the way in from the top of the key and laid it in. Graham Dominion a couple. Cole Dadisman's battling. Ben Michaels as sure as they come. Josiah Bradshaw comes in the game and hits a huge wing 3. Like, he knows his role. He knows he's catch, shoot, and that's what he's focused on. And a huge game, you put Josiah Bradshaw in, a great kid. He just catches, shoots, just like, you know, nothing. There's 100,000 people in here, it feels like, when you're on the court, you know. And so they've just made big play after big play. And, you know, that's how they go 15-0 run. And honestly, Rockcastle's missed some shots, some open, some forced. You can tell Rock's kind of forcing a little bit. They're frustrated they can't get the inside looks. They've had, you know, well, they got 4 2-point field goals, so they're forcing a lot now. Here's the thing. We know how basketball works, Joe. They're going to make some threes in the second half. They're going to cut this to 6. or 4, and DCA just needs to stay steady with what they've got. I mean, they're just switching everything, sag off, put a hand up on a shooter, and get the rebound.
Yeah.
You know, now here's the thing: if Rock makes 10 threes in this half, you say good game, y'all win. You know what I mean? So they need to keep their same game plan. We look at the score, Joe. Me and you talk about it all the time. You want to get around 60. Postseason, when you get to 60, it's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
That's for the regular season. DCA's on pace for 68. Rock's on pace for 40. Like we talk about, you know, good teams want to hold teams into the 40s, whether it's 49 or 40. Good teams want to hold other teams into the 40s. So if DCA can, you know, offensive-wise or not, DCA can just stay solid on defense, play without fouling like they did the first half, and you know, they're going to have a good outcome in this game just by how hard all those other kids are playing to help Lake of 10 out.
It was 17-16 at the end of the first quarter. DCA outscored Rockcastle County 17-4 in the second quarter. Again, they went 14-19 from the field. Rockcastle County went just 8 of 24 from the field. Now, you mentioned they only hit 4, they being Rockcastle County, 4 2-point field goals. They were 4 for 8 from 2-point range, but just 4 of 16 for 3-point range. They're on pace to jack up 30-plus three-pointers in this game, which, again, probably is a test to DCA's length. They don't really challenge Lake of 10 down low. Ben Michaels down low either. So they settle for a lot of threes. They shoot the three ball well, but they're on pace to shoot 30-plus in this game. And like you said, if they come out in the second half and they hit a lot more, this game is going to get a lot tighter. 10 for Ben Michaels in the first half, 8 for Lake of 10, 7 for Cole Dadisman, 4 for Eli Perez, 3 for Josiah Bradshaw, 2 for Graham Domidian. Trey Motley played but did not score. For Rockcastle County, 6 for Kyler Gooden, 5 for Walker Craig and Colton Cash, and 2 for Blake Mullins, Jace Rogers, Xavier Leger, Ezekiel Fain, Maddox Parsons all played in the first half, but did not score. DCA 34, Rockcastle County 20 at the break. Back in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade.
I'm Boyle County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom. The Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit is here to help. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just need to talk to someone, our team is trained, compassionate, and ready to respond. Call the Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit today, 238-1134, because your mental health matters.
Boyle County EMS, every second counts, every life matters.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Are your asset allocations consistent with your retirement planning goals? I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg. Providing for your own financial future as well as for your employees can not only make a difference in your retirement lifestyle, but also help you attract and retain talented employees. Call 734-4400. Goldie Financial, member SIPC.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. With Chevy Lease Loyalty, lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $209 per month for 24 months. $53.49 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 162008. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville. Shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
When it comes to your money, there's a lot to think about. Paying bills, setting a family budget, and retirement. Farmers National Bank cares about your financial well-being and is here to help. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com to check out their financial wellness section with short videos on budgeting, saving, paying off debt, and more. You can also stop into a branch or call to ask the bank's financial professionals for advice. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
34-20, DCA leads by 14 here at the half over Rockcastle County. You mentioned the 60-point mark. You know, I've got those numbers. Rockcastle County has scored 60 in 20 games this year out of their 32 played. They are 16-4 in games they score 60 or more. DCA 15-3 in games they score 60 or more. The difference is in games they score less than 60, DCA is still 6-4. Right, they don't have, obviously, as high win percentage, but still a winning record in games they score less than 60. Rockcastle County has scored less than 60 in 12 games they played. They're 2-10 in those games they score less than 60. Obviously, they're on pace to hit well below 60 in this game.
We sense the theme right there. I mean, high school basketball, it's 32 minutes. You look at college points per possession, there's obviously a lot less possessions in a high school game. I don't do all the analytics stuff, but just the bare minimums of it. You know, you just watch games, Joe, and most of the time you see teams win 65-57. You know what I mean? It's just so often. And then postseason, even more. And then you get to Rupp with that backdrop, the scores go even way down. Now, the teams that can get out and run on a fast break and finish at the rim, they're going to score more than 60. But teams that rely on shooting the ball, if you hold them under that 60 mark, you're going to win that game most of the time.
Just last week, DCA, when they beat East Jessamine, beat them 66-39. It was a 27-point win. It was DCA's third biggest margin of victory of the season. But the other two wins this season where they won by more was Bracken County by 48 and Russell County by 30. Those two both came in the first 5 games of the year. So it's been quite some time since DCA has won a game by the margin they did last week when they beat East Jessamine. It was also DCA's biggest region win since they beat Boyle County by 35 last year at Boyle County on January the 18th. I say all that because DCA hasn't, honestly, since the first 5 games of the year, beaten teams by a sizable amount. Most of the games have been close even in their wins, but they did blow East Jessamine out, and they led by 14 here at the half versus Rockcastle County. Second half action coming up for you in 2 minutes on your home for DCA basketball. They're 16 minutes away from a region championship appearance. We'll see if they can do it next on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $13,500 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Crew Cab 4x4s. Over 30 to choose from. Stock M26528, MSRP $73,885. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
Hometown Radio's Big Deals offer is out of this world. It's Cosmic Bowling. Experience bowling with an outer space-like atmosphere. Black lights, strobe lights, and pattern lights accent the hit music that beats over the speakers. The lights and music effects make it an out-of-the-world experience. It's all at Galaxy Bowling and Entertainment Center in Richmond. Go have a lot of family fun with our Big Deals Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi party. The party includes 2 hours of bowling, bowling shoes for up to 6 people, a large pizza, and a pitcher of soda. The retail value is up to $85. At Big Deal's online store, get the Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi party for just $49. Yes, $49. What a deal. It's a big deal out of this world. Shop and save at Big Deal's online store, hometownlive.net, hometownlive.net.
Shop local, buy local, save big. Big deals.
Big deals at hometownlive.net.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
34-20 DCA leads here at the half at about 30 seconds into this third quarter. Loud music started playing over the speakers here.
Thought it was us.
From the scorer's table. Rockcastle County basketball, DC had it first to begin this third quarter, but Michaels traveled. Here's Walker Craig. Craig to the elbow, hands it back off to Leger. Leger goes back up top to Craig. Right-hand dribble, hands it off to Rogers. Rogers was quiet in that first half. Battle foul trouble, did not score. Hands it back off to Craig. Left-hand side, that's Colton Cash. Back up top to Rogers. 2 steps in, long 2-pointers, no good. And Lake of 10 has an easy rebound for Danville Christian Academy. Far side to Graham Domitian. Domitian back over to Cole Danisman in backcourt as he comes with a right-hand dribble. Hands it off to Perez. Ball knocked away by Rogers. It'll stay with DCA.
Goodness gracious.
Crowd starting to fill in here, and Bullock County and DCA's fan section are actually labeled in the same spot, so some DCA and Bull fans intermingling here before the second game begins. We'll see who wins that second game. Right now, first game's going DCA's way, 34-20. Lake of 10 has the basketball. At 10 back up top to Graham Domitian. Goes between his legs with a right-hand dribble. Over on the far side, Eli Perez. Baseline cut by Lake of 10. Fumbled the basketball out of bounds. It'll go to Rockcastle County.
That's 2 turnovers in a row for DCA. Honestly, their first possession was almost a turnover. Well, it was, being Michael's walk. So, yeah, 3. But they almost threw it out of bounds, that possession, too. DCA real unsure with the ball right now. Domitian needs to get it, put it in his hands, and, start their offense.
Jace Rogers, bounce pass to Craig, hands it back off to Rogers. Right wing skips it back to Craig. Wide open, deep left wing 3. It's short. Rebound, though, comes out, taken by Cash. Hands it back off to Craig, who lays it up with a left hand. Nobody stopped him. Craig's got 7. He scored in every quarter now, 34-22. Rockcastle County trails by 12. Danisman with the basketball on the right wing. He'll take left hand, spins on Craig, and he walked.
4 in a row.
And looking over at Sean Busick, and Sean Busick is looking at his bench, telling people to just calm down. Busick, a 500-win coach. Andrew Cash at Rockcastle County, 102 wins, 131 losses, but big-time struggles his first 2 years as head coach. They went 13-46. His first 2 years combined have been much better since then. Craig challenges a 10, tries to draw contact. He does. There's no foul call. The ball's out on the baseline, and it's going to stay with Rockcastle County. And Rogers inbounds it on that left baseline in front of an army of cheerleaders.
Militia.
Teams switch goals, so now Rockcastle County shoots towards their student section. DCA shoots towards theirs as well. Left corner, Rogers. Around the Michael screen, right-hand take, hangs in the air, goes up top to Parsons. Parsons' right hand, ball is on the floor, and chased down near midcourt by Leger. Eli Perez hounds him, spins on Leger, kicks it in the corner. Parsons fakes a long 2-point jumper, back to Leger. His 3's good.
Yep, big shot, 5 in a row.
It's a 5-0 run by Rockcastle County to begin this third quarter. And you mentioned, Evan, in halftime, Rockcastle County is going to hit some threes. They're going to get back in this basketball game. Can DCA withstand the run and the momentum? Well, see, Cole Danisman has it. Danisman with a right hand. Goes back over to Domitian. Domitian between his legs. And will fake the handoff to Perez. He settles for a wide-open mid-range that's short. Rebound comes out to Danisman, though. Back to Domitian. Domitian, left hand, baseline take, challenges Craig. Stops, right-hand floater on the baseline's no good. A 10 has the rebound, and the putback is good.
Big.
Lake of 10's got his first 2 in this second half. He's got 10. It's 36-25. Rogers, crossover. Free throw line, mid-range, too hard. Lake of 10 rebound for DCA. Domitian in the front court as he takes the basketball from Lake. He'll take right hand around the screen from Lake of 10. Rogers fights through it. Back over to Danisman, left wing in the corner, farthest from us. Lake of 10 has the basketball, fumbled it, gets it back, goes to Domitian. Domitian to a cutting at 10, right hand hook off the glass is good.
And he got 2 hands in his chest on that shot. They're just super physical, and I know he's physical too. Those big guys, man, they let them play.
38-25, a 10's got back-to-back buckets. Here's Walker Craig, steps to his left.
Good job, Cole
goes back
Danisman.
right-hand side to Parsons. As Dadisman, as you said, cut off that three from Craig. Here's Leger. He'll drive baseline. Kicks it back over in the corner to Craig. Knocked out by Cole Dadisman. Will stay with Rockcastle County.
And you see, the 2 possessions, DCA doesn't turn it over. They get a bucket, And honestly, those weren't even really forced turnovers. They're kind of just, you could just look, kind of like we saw in the third quarter of that East Jessamine game, Joe. Remember when they're just kind of sloppy and unsure and not crisp passes. So they've kind of shored that up and got 4 straight points here.
Tyler Gooden checks in for Rockcastle County. Josiah Branshaw checks in for Danville Christian Academy. Here's Leger. He'll drive. Kicks it in the corner to Rogers, who cuts to the elbow over to Gooden. Gooden steps in. Long 2-point jumper over top of a 10. And Kyler Gooden, who hit 2 first-half threes. It's a long 2-pointer here, 38-27. Gooden's got 8.
If I'm Rock, I'm keeping Kyler Gooden in the game. I mean, he's shooting it well. He's missed 1 shot.
Domitian left-hand take, challenges Leger, hangs in the air, and puts the right-hand floater in.
He's got to take Leger to the hole. He's got a size matchup on Leger that he's got to exploit.
4 for Domitian, 40-27, and Andrew Cash, I think, wants a timeout. Do we have a timeout?
Yeah. No, he said side out. What did he say? What is it, Mike? I don't know. Side out. I don't know.
Well, he just stopped play, and they're going to allow Rockcastle to inbound it from the sideline. In the
corner, to run that play.
Here's Walker Craig. Craig will drive, blocked away by a team, and he has the rebound. Michaels may got his hand on it as well. Domitian in the front court with a right-hand dribble. DCA leads by 13. Around the screen, Domitian goes over to Bradshaw, right wing. He'll take with the right hand to the free throw line, and we have a foul underneath the basket. It's on Rogers. It's number 3. Oh, it's going to be on
23.
Number 23, Maddox Parsons. That's Parsons' second. And Rockcastle County's first. Again, DCA has committed 1 foul in this entire game, and Sean Busick wants a timeout. 40-27, Warriors by 13. With 3:13 to play in this third quarter, it's a full timeout. And Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Winning is about forcing a turnover. Just like the Wildcats using a full-court press, our energy efficiency programs can force a turnover on high energy costs. Don't ride the bench, be a player. Visit intercountyenergy.net to find out how we can help. Saving energy and money is a slam dunk. Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Danville Lee's Famous Recipes been serving Central Kentucky with the best chicken since 1972. Enjoy your money-saving $6 meal. Choose from 2 famous strips or 2 pieces of our famous golden fried chicken, your favorite side, homestyle buttermilk biscuit, and drink, all at just $6. Or grab the 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece family meal with large shareable sides and a buttermilk biscuit. Call for expert caterers at 859-236-8777. It's Danville Lee's Famous Recipes Southport. That's not just chicken, it's tradition.
DCA 40, Rockcastle County 27 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. 3:13 to play in this third quarter. No 12th region team has won more games over the last 3 years than DCA. They're 75-18 in region games the last 3 years. 51-4 in region games the last 3 years, 75-18 overall. Domitian will drive free throw line. Up top to Branshaw, wide open threes, too hard. Off the back rim, but rebound comes out to Eli Perez, and DCA will reset the offense. Perez over to Domitian. Left-hand take, Gooden meets him, and he throws it back up top to Perez, back to Domitian. Domitian will spin, left-hand take, stops, nobody stopped him, and he takes it right to the basket and lays it in.
Good, drive the gaps. This is a huge 3 minutes in this game, Joe. If DCA gets up 17 or 8.
Taken away by Domitian. Domitian's fouled by Rogers. Go ahead, Evan.
If DCA gets up 17 or 18 going into the fourth, Rockcastle may, mail it in. But it's for both teams. It's 2.5 minutes. It's a 15-point game. If Rock gets it to 10 or 9, 2.5 minutes, it's 6 points either way. Could really change momentum and get Rockcastle back in this game. This is a huge 2.5 minutes. We'll see what it ends up being.
DCA basketball, they do have their biggest lead of the game now, 15 and 42-27. Eli Perez to Graham Domitian, back to Eli Perez, right-hand baseline take, he landed up and in.
And they are really just getting to the rim, and Rock has not stopped them. Lake of 10 was at the top of the key.
6 for Eli Perez, 44-27. Here's Walker Craig, deep left wing 3. That one's too hard. And Lake of 10 with an easy rebound up to Graham Domitian. DCA runs the other way. Domitian behind his back, spins. Left-hand layup high off the glass, no good. Michaels follow, no good. A 10's follow is true.
Yep.
14 for Lake of 10. And the Warriors are rolling here in Somerset, 46-27. DCA by 19 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard with 2:11 to play in the third quarter. Rockcastle County wants a full timeout. Back in a minute on Z105.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
Last week, DCA out-rebounded East Jessamine 44-14 in that game. They won by 27. They're out-rebounding Rockcastle County in the third quarter alone, 9-1. Lake of 10 has 6 rebounds this quarter alone. He's already reached that double-double mark, and there's still a lot of basketball left to be played, but this is exactly why you see a 19-point DCA advantage, 46-27.
Yeah, and like I said, 27 seconds after I said that, it goes from 15 to 19. You know what I mean? So if Rock can't score here, it could really get out of hand.
Craig drives over top of a 10-2 hand block by Lake of 10, and DCA comes the other way. Domitian to Michaels. Michaels, one dribble, puts it up on the right hand, and it's knocked out of bounds. I mean, he was mauled in the air. There's no foul call.
To be fair, I mean, I don't think that ref had the angle, and this one to our right wasn't down here yet, so he couldn't really see it. Our angle, we saw it.
DCA will keep it, and Graham Domitian will inbound it.
Michael's looking at his left arm.
On the baseline.
Sure it's still there.
Over to Bradshaw, left corner, back to Domitian in the corner. Domitian will fake drive, right hand, cut off by Leger. Ball knocked away, but Domitian gets it back. Backs up near midcourt, 1:40 to play. Domitian will take it hard. Leger meets him again on the elbow. Down low to Michaels. Great pass by Graham. Michaels lost the basketball, gets it back. Back up top to Domitian.
Be patient if you're DCA. Get a good shot.
Michaels, right hand take on Gooden. Spins on the block. He's fouled.
That's a bad matchup for Rock. Good job, Ben Michaels, recognizing the mismatch, going right at it.
That is Gooden's first, Rockcastle County's third. And Graham Domitian again will inbound at the same spot. DCA boxes up their offense as Maddox Parsons and Lake of 10 making contact before Graham Domitian even has the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, he can't start the play with holding it.
Domitian on the left baseline. Holds it over his head, comes into Michaels. Michaels fakes. Ball knocked away. Leger has it. Rockcastle County comes the other way. They got numbers. Leger in the corner. They go to Rogers. Rogers back over to Parsons in the corner. Gooden. Right corner 3. That's too hard. Rebound grabbed by a 10. His 7th rebound of the third quarter alone. Over to Eli Perez. Perez in the front court goes to Domitian. Domitian left wing. No look pass to Michaels, who's wide open and puts it in. And DCA leads by 21. It's 48-27. You can see that one kind of developing underneath the basket.
Yeah. Joe, you were a point guard in a past life. You saw that.
Under a minute to play. DCA by 3 touchdowns. Here's Rogers, spins over Bradshaw off the side of the backboard. Rebound comes out to Leger. Leger over a 10. That one's no good. Domitian has the rebound. Didn't even hit the rim. Here comes Graham. Left-hand take. Behind his back. Spins. Goes back over to Perez. Back up top to Domitian. 40 to play. He'll fake drive left-hand. Ball knocked on the floor. Domitian spins. No look pass again to Ben Michaels. Wrapped it around his head, and Michaels was wide open. 14 for big Ben Michaels. It is a 23-point DCA lead. It's ugly here in the region semis. Up top to Rogers. Rogers works, hands it back off to Parsons. Right-hand side to Gooden. Gooden crosses over around the Mullen screen. His straight on three's nowhere near. It's out of bounds. No, it's taken by Domitian on the rebound. It was going to bounce to the baseline, but Domitian just grabbed the rebound.
I hope he knows there's 9 seconds left.
Yeah, there's 8 to play now. Graham Domitian comes into front court. Between his legs, 4 to play. He'll take left hand, stops, crosses over. Behind his back, steps back, fires a 3 at the buzzer. That one's no good. We played 3 quarters of basketball. DCA is all over Rockcastle County, 50-27 after 3. The fourth quarter is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save on Bob Allen's selection of over 30 new 26 Chevy Silverado 2500 4x4s, now priced as low as $53,498. Stock M26481. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Danville Lee's Famous Recipes been serving Central Kentucky with the best chicken since 1972. Enjoy your money-saving $6 meal. Choose from 2 famous strips with 2 pieces of our famous golden fried chicken, your favorite side, homestyle buttermilk biscuit, and drink, all at just $6. Or grab the 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece family meal with large shareable sides and a buttermilk biscuit. Call for expert caterers at 859-236-8777. It's Danville Lee's Famous Recipes, Southport. That's not just chicken, it's tradition.
DCA looks poised to be playing tomorrow night. They lead by 23 points. They've given up 11 points total in the second and third quarters combined. And since they were down 20-19, they've outscored Rockcastle County 31-7. And they are up 50-27. Here's Jace Rogers with Dre Motley on him in the corner to Gooden. Gooden looking down low, and Domitian breaks the pass up and has the basketball for DCA. Bounce pass back to Bradshaw, and backcourt back to Graham Domitian, as he'll work his way into front court with the basketball. A 10 starts this fourth quarter on the bench. Bradshaw back up top to Motley. Dre Motley scoreless in this game. Here's Graham Domitian. He'll take it with a right hand. Missed the layup. Dannison with a rebound. The follow. He's no good, but he's fouled.
Good take. Good job, Cole Daddisman. Seems like for 3 or 4 years we've seen that out of Cole Daddisman. Always around the ball, hard worker.
They had a big game on Thursday evening against East Jessamine when DCA got 13 under Cole Daddisman in that win. First one for Cole was good.
He did, and honestly, Joe, I mean, this whole tournament, the role players, you know, they have really stepped up. You know, I say that. Ben Michaels and Lake Etienne are averaging 15, 16, you know. But the other ones have really stepped up scoring the ball, and that's going to carry them through the postseason as far as they want to go.
Daddisman with 9. He hits them both 52-27. Big difference in this game is obviously the free throw shooting. Rogers will take it right hand, missed the layup. It was a wide open look. He missed it. Michaels grabs the board. Here comes DCA. Domitian will drive left hand, takes it himself, missed the layup. Rebound comes out to Rogers. But in that win over Southwestern, Rockcastle County shot 32 free throws in that game. They've shot none in this game. Rogers with a right hand layup puts it in, his first 2 points in what may be his final game in his high school career, unless there's a miracle comeback for Rockcastle County. Gooden has the basketball, taken away by Motley. Gooden will take it right hand, knocked by Graham Domitian and fouled, and that's going to be the first free throws for Rockcastle County as Graham Domitian picks up just the second foul of the game on Danville Christian Academy. Domitian has one, and Eli Perez has the other one. Came back in the second quarter. And here's Kyler Gooden. Got 8 in this game. No Rockcastle County Rocket has hit double figures yet. Gooden could if he hit them both, but he misses the first. Lake Etienne back in. Eli Perez is back in. Dre Motley will check out, and Ben Michaels gets a breather as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're up 23. 7 minutes is a long time. I mean, I would probably have Lake Etienne in probably till under the 5, and then tell my other ones, trust them with it.
Second one by Gooden is good. Here's Cole Daddisman. The inbound pass to Eli Perez up to Josiah Bradshaw. Bradshaw back to Eli Perez. Perez will fake a pass. He'll drive left hand, skips it in the corner to Lake Etienne in that far corner. Etienne spins over to Domitian. Behind his back, he'll hesitate with the basketball as Leger chases him around in front court. Behind his back, between his legs, Domitian takes it himself, beats Leger to the bucket and lays it in.
Good move. I like that kid a lot, but he is really playing tonight.
Graham's got 8, 54-30. Right block, Rogers up top to Mullins, far side to Craig. Craig baseline drive. Bradshaw meets him there, bounce pass back to Rogers. Rogers, free throw line to Leger. Back over to Craig, around the screen, wide open 3. It's too hard. Off the back rim, rebound up in the air, and it's taken by Mullins. Mullins back to Leger. Leger over to Craig in the corner. Kyler Gooden, wide open 3. It's short. Rebound by Graham Domitian. Domitian lobs it up the floor to Josiah Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Eli Perez. Perez, left wing, back up top to Graham Domitian. Rockcastle County won that region quarterfinal game against Southwestern. Their first region tournament win since they joined the 12th region. Their first region tournament win overall since 2005, 21 years ago in the 13th region. Dadisman corner three is too hard. Rebound comes out strong side, taken by Leisure. The head coach of the last region tournament win for Rockcastle County was Clayton Cash, the dad of now coach Andrew Cash. Walker Craig takes it baseline, lays it up with the left hand and good. Craig has got 9, and Rockcastle County wants a timeout. DCA leads by 22. It's 54-32, 5:21 to play in this fourth quarter. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $11,000 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 2500 Crew Cab AQ4X 4x4s. Stock M26611. MSRP $98,544. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
DCA 54, Rockcastle County 32, 5:21 to play. Winner plays tomorrow night. Who do they play? It's either West Jessamine or Boyle County. That game will tip off at about 8:15 or so right here in the Hometown Radio Network. Rebels and Colts, they've already played once this season. West Jessamine beat Boyle County on a last-second three-pointer by Floyd. That one is knocked out of bounds. It's off Eli Perez, and it's Rockcastle County basketball. John Busick saw it otherwise and wants the official down the other end of the court to overturn it. He will not, and Busick is asked to go back to the point from whence he came. Josiah Bradshaw checks out, and DCA starting 5 back on the floor for them. That's Perez, Domitian, Atin, Michaels, and Dadisman. It's Craig with the basketball over to Leisure. Leisure, left hand, works on Perez, wraps a pass over to Walker Craig, up top to Parsons. Parsons goes in the corner to Rogers. Rogers around the screen, steps to his left, fires a three. It's too hard. Rebound grabbed by Graham Domitian, who turns around Leisure on him, but he hands it off to Eli Perez. Bounce pass up the floor to Dadisman. Now DCA's got numbers. Dadisman to Michaels. Michaels stops, ball knocked away and just taken away by Maddox Parsons. Down the floor to Rogers. Rogers makes a spinning grab, lays it up over Perez, and one.
Just sloppy DCA play. I mean, I don't know why Graham Domitian gives that ball up. It's a man press. He should just put it in his hands and clear out. You want to keep it in your point guard's hands, bring it up, be patient. They're just getting sloppy right now.
4:39 to play.
Crazier things have happened, Joe.
Rogers can cut this to 19, and his free throw is good.
I don't ever feel comfortable. So, I mean, I know the coaches don't either. And Coach Cash isn't giving up. Those Rockcastle kids aren't giving up. I mean, they're full court pressing you. There's a lot of time in this game.
Eli Perez to Graham Domitian. Domitian bounce pass to Dadisman. Dadisman back to Graham Domitian. Domitian free throw line, midcourt to Lake Atin to Dadisman. Dadisman bounce pass down low to Michaels, who lays it in again.
And that's how you do it.
16 for Ben Michaels, leads DCA tonight, 56-35. Here's Leisure to the free throw line, bumped by Perez and fouled.
Yep.
And that's Eli Perez's third.
Got to beat him to a spot.
DCA's committed 4 fouls this game, 3 of them by Eli Perez. So he finds himself in foul trouble. And
you know who Rockcastle probably wishes they had? Reagan Britt.
Yes. Reagan Britt
Right
get
now?
out there and play some defense for Rockcastle County.
She's in the house.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Well, she put on a clinic defensively in the 12th Region Girls Tournament. It's Skylar Gooden with Domitian working on him. He'll take a long fall-away jumper. No good. Long rebound grab by Graham Domitian in backcourt. Domitian over to Eli Perez. Leisure on him, little full court press up to Lake Atin, who comes into front court with the basketball, trying to trap him on the far side. He bounces it to Domitian. No look pass to Dadisman. He'll drive with the left hand, takes it on Gooden, lays it up with a finger roll and puts it home.
Cole was thinking about that three, and then he said, oh, wait, we're up a bunch. I need to take this to the rim.
58-35. Dadisman's got 13, and Rogers has a ball poked away from behind. Domitian wraps the pass to Michaels. Here comes DCA. Over to Cole Dadisman. Dadisman, he'll take it. Right hand, puts it up and mauled on the way up. Fouled by Maddox Parsons. That's Parsons' third.
That's not even close.
And Cole Dadisman will get 2 free throws.
No play on the ball. That was 2 hands, wrapped him up.
And the officials are talking about it.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Going to say it's a common foul, and Cole Dadisman's going to shoot 2.
And that's what I worry about in these games, man. You just don't know. You just don't know. I can't say a whole lot, but you just don't know. Down 23, get kids hurt.
First one for Dadisman is good. DCA shot the free throw really well today.
And good job, Coach Cash, getting the player out that, maybe getting a little frustrated. They're just kids. They get frustrated. They want to win. I understand. Coach Cash knows. He was a good player back in the day.
Second free throw for Dadisman is also good. DCA 9 for 10 from the line tonight. 60-35. Warriors by 25. 3.5 to play. Rogers hands it off to Fain. Fain the free throw line. Almost walked. Goes back up top to Leger. Leger right-hand take. Over top of a 10. And again, way short. Trying to balance where Lake of 10 and his wingspan's going to be, and they haven't figured it out yet. And DCA has the ball up 25 with 3:20 to play. Dominion around the Perez screen. He takes, they're trying to wrap it back to Dadisman in the corner. Ball is knocked out by Rockcastle County, and it'll stay DCA basketball.
3:18 left. DCA needs to be patient. Layups only is what they need.
Lake of 10 has it on the left baseline. Backs down, spins over Cash. His fall-away jumper is no good. And it's taken by Ezekiel Fain with a rebound. Fain double teamed by Michaels and Dadisman. He bounces it back to Rogers, who comes into front court with it. Chase Rogers to the free throw line. Left block over top of a 10 again. Way short, no good.
Just can't do it.
Eli Perez has the rebound. Those aren't even blocked. It's just they're trying to get it up over top of a 10's hand. They don't have enough on it.
That's what I'm talking about. It's just the effectiveness of his length and his timing. It's not just he's tall. He's just effective in everything he does.
Here's Eli Perez. He'll drive, trying to leave it down low to Dadisman. Finds Dadisman, who's fouled hard
that's
again.
Another one.
And that's going to be an intentional foul.
Yeah. I mean, that's two that should have been.
Now, you mentioned the first one. They let the first one go. The second one they're not going to let go. And Cole Dadisman's going to get two, and DCA will get the ball.
And I think that referee is probably aware that he may have missed one, and this is them trying not to let the game get out of hand. So it's good officiating from them. Even if this one wasn't, the first one was. So he's just trying not to let this game get out of hand.
Yeah, so Cole Dadisman, who Sean Busick, I talked with him earlier this season. He said Cole is the speaking captain for the team, as in if they have something they want to say to an official, Cole Dadisman's the one who gets to go to them and mention that to the official. And Cole Dadisman gets two free throws. First one for Cole is no good. Rockcastle County fans aren't happy about the call, but again, I think what you said, Evan, if they missed the first one, they made it up with the second. 1 second free throw is also no good, so Dadisman missed them both.
Which is, and it's not about free throws. For those refs, they're just trying to control the game.
Right.
They don't want anybody hurt. They're here. They don't care who wins this game. They just don't want anybody hurt. They don't want any video to go viral that they let a game get out of hand, because that's the first thing people say, right? Refs let it get out of hand,
So DCA calls a full timeout. 60-35 with 2:40 to play in the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Back in a minute on Z105.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
Here's Graham Dominion with the basketball over to Michaels. He'll fire a wide-open three. That's too short. Rebound comes out to Rockcastle County. Rogers has it. Rogers in the front court. The basketball goes over to Walker Craig. Craig works on Motley. Goes back to Fain. He'll fake a three. Gets Dadisman to blow by him. Tries a three. Rolls around the rim. And Dominion has the rebound for DCA, who has hit just 1 3 in this game. Josiah Bradshaw had that one in the corner, but they've proven they can win without hitting threes. I mentioned last broadcast when they played East Jessamine, they did beat Lexington Catholic earlier this season without hitting the three. Dominion fouled by Walker Craig as he drove by him. Foul on Rockcastle County's Walker Craig is his second. That is Rockcastle County's fourth. And Kyler Gooden will check in for the Rockets. And he's going to come in for Walker Craig. And what may be the final time, Craig steps foot on the floor for Rockcastle County. We'll see if he gets back in the final 2 minutes or so. But down by 25, and your senior star player, phenomenal player, Walker Craig, who was held to just 9 points in tonight's game, averages 23.7 a game. Eli Perez to Graham Domitian. Here's Graham. He'll take it right hand. Leisure hot on him, and he hit him across the neck with his forearm. Foul on Xavier Leisure is his second, and Graham Domitian goes to the line for 2 free throws.
Yep, this kind of game, and this, you've got to be strong. You got to be mentally tough, physically tough. It's going to get physical, and you got to just take it, smile, hit your free throws, and roll on.
First one for Graham Domitian is up and good. Golden Cash will check in for Rockcastle County, and Maddox Parsons, another senior, will check out. Seems like that's what Coach Cash is doing, giving his seniors his flowers, their flowers as they check out, as he should.
He's got a good team, man.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they lost 14 games. I didn't keep up with them, but they've got a lot of good pieces. I like Leisure a lot. He's a very quick, got the ball on a string. But I'll tell you, my favorite is Jace Rogers. I mean, he's a good-looking basketball player. Big, strong legs, big body.
Domitian's second free throw is also good. Corner, Kyler Gooden. Good look at a three. That one's short. Domitian has the rebound for DCA. Hands it off to Eli Perez. Up the floor to Motley. Motley takes it, lays it up, missed the layup. Rebound tapped up by Danisman and comes out to Fain. Fain up to Rogers. Rogers in the front court challenges Domitian, who knocked it out of his hands out of bounds at the baseline. With 1:39 to play. Yeah, you mentioned they got a good team. By the way, Gavin Heck checked in for Ben Michaels. Lakeatin's already on the bench. And Xander Mattingly is going to check in for Graham Domitian. So Domitian's day is going to be done as well, as DCA is coasting in this 12th Region Championship game tomorrow night. But Rockcastle County, the only team by far to reach the 2,000-point mark scored this season offensively. So, I mean, they've had some really good offensive outbursts this year. 11 games where they've hit the 70 mark or more. 15 out of 32, they hit the 65-point mark or more. Left corner, Xavier Leisure has it. Goes back up top to Fain. Fain to Leisure. He'll try left wing three. That one's way short. Rebound tapped up and taken by Eli Perez as he comes into front court, waltzing with the basketball. Over to Dre Motley. 1:20 to play. Motley hands it off to Mattingly. He'll go between his legs, crosses over, and hands it back off to Eli Perez. Perez back to Mattingly. Mattingly.
I told Gavin Heck at church Sunday, Joe, he better start firing it when they put him in the game. I said, what's the worst that can happen? He can take you out?
He's got the basketball, but opts to go to Trey Motley.
Yeah, we'll see if he does.
Under a minute to play. See if he takes your advice, Evan.
Probably
Here's
not.
Motley. 50 to play. Motley spins, turns, goes back to Heck. Heck fakes. He'll drive right hand. His floater in the paint's no good.
All right.
Rebound taken by Fain. So he took the shot.
In the books. Field goal attempt.
Here's Xavier Leisure, 40 to play. Leisure crosses over, bounces off of Perez, lays it in. First 2 points, First 2-point field goal for Xavier Leisure. And Abram Boyd will check in. Charles Hunley will check in as well for Danville Christian Academy. So both teams are now emptying their bench. Aiden Berry is going to check in for DCA as well.
Finally.
Yeah, they have Aiden listed on the DCA roster as number 32. There was some confusion last game about who 32 was. We knew it wasn't Aiden Berry. It's Charles Hunley who wears 32, and Aiden Berry who wears number 3 for DCA. 36.5 to play. Inbound pass, and it is turned over by DCA. Berry trying to get it into Heck and threw it too far for him. So Rockcastle County, their season's going to end at 18-15, and in the 12th Region semifinals. Inbound pass comes into Mullins, missed it, rebound taken, put back by Mullins, and he's fouled. And he put it in, chance at 3 for Blake Mullins, who scored way back in the first. This game at one point was 20-19. DCA's outscored Rockcastle County from that point on, 42-20. Free throw by Mullins is no good, and Heck is in the stat book with a rebound, but he threw it away on the rebound. Comes back down low. Rockcastle County, that's number 24 for Rockcastle County. Parker Cash, the 7th grader, who puts it up and in. First points for him, 62-41. Down the court, here's Abram Boyd. He takes it right hand with a finger roll, try to put it in, and he's blocked from behind. Actually went to his left hand, blocked from behind by Ezekiel Fain. Xavier Mattingly comes into Heck. Over to Boyd. Boyd left hand, picks up his dribble, goes to Barry. He'll fire left wing three. That one's high and over top of the backboard, out of bounds.
look at Aiden's face.
He's not proud of that shot.
Cliff Barry does not. Look at his dad, Cliff. And I didn't see nothing. Look.
6.4 to play. Inbound pass comes into Cash. Cash hands it off to Fain. Right wing three at the buzzer is no good. And the Warriors are headed to the championship game. It's an easy win, 62-41 over Rockcastle County. For the second consecutive year, DCA will play for a chance at Rupp Arena. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, Z105.
Danville Lee's famous recipes been serving Central Kentucky with the best chicken since 1972. Enjoy your money-saving $6 meal. Choose from 2 famous strips or 2 pieces of our famous golden fried chicken, your favorite side, homestyle buttermilk biscuit, and drink, all at just $6. Or grab the 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece family meal with large shareable sides and a buttermilk biscuit. Call for expert caterers at 859-236-8777. It's Danville Lee's famous recipe, Southport. That's not just chicken, it's tradition.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $11,000 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 2500 Crew Cab AQ4X 4x4s. Stock M26611. MSRP $98,544. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
62-41 is the final DCA over Rockcastle County. DCA trailed this game 20-19, and then over the next 2 quarters, outscored Rockcastle County about a quarter and a half or so, 31-7, and a massive run that allowed them to run away with this basketball game. Defensively, they also hold Rockcastle County to the lowest point output of the season. The 41 points they scored, the lowest Rockcastle County has scored since February 7th of last year, when they lost to Mercer County 63-39. Ben Michaels with 16 points in this game, 14 for Lake of 10 for Graham Dominion, and probably about 6 or 7 assists on top of it. 13 for Cole Addisman, 6 for Eli Perez, 3 for Josiah Bradshaw. Trey Motley played but did not score. For Rockcastle County, 9 for Walker Craig and Kyler Gooden, 5 for Jace Rogers and Xavier Leisure, as well as Colton Cash, 4 for Maddox Parsons, and 2 for Parker Cash. DCA shoots 25 of 45 from the field for 56%. Rockcastle County just 17 of 55 for 31%. From three-point range, DCA attempted just 8 of them, and they hit just 1 of 8 from three-point range. But they went 24 of 37 from two-point range.
Yeah.
Skyrocketing that two-point field goal percentage. Rockcastle County, we mentioned they're on pace to hoist up 30-plus three-point attempts. they did. They put up 31 three-point attempts. They went 5 of 31 for just 16%. 1 of 15 from three-point range in the second half was Rockcastle County. DCA again pounded the boards, 38 rebounds to 22 for Rockcastle County. DCA did have 2 more turnovers than Rockcastle County did, 11 turnovers to 9 for Rockcastle County. In the second half, the rebounding certainly went DCA's way. They out-rebounded Rockcastle County 26-11 in the second half. Lake Etienne does finish with a double-double. He had 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Grand Dominion, 10 points, 7 rebounds. We didn't have his assist number, but I would assume, again, 5, 6, 7 assists or so. And he played a phenomenal game at point as well for DCA. Warriors are in the 12th Region Championship game. Do they have West Jessamine or Boyle County to look forward to? Let me ask you this, since this is still technically the DCA broadcast. Evan, DCA obviously is happy to be in the 12th Region Championship. Who do you think they would rather play? A team that they've seen 3 times already, they beat 3 times, so that margin's gotten closer and closer, or a team in West Jessamine who has some size down low to be able to match Lake Etienne and Luke Tutt?
Yeah, I mean, like I've told some people, I mean, people have their opinions on who they'd rather play. I mean, I would rather play the team I've beat 3 times.
Think so?
I mean, besides the team that, you know, I haven't really seen. Honestly, either way, you've got Luke Tutt is a matchup inside that can match up well with Lake Etienne, and we know Seneca Driver is a good matchup. If it was me picking, I would probably, if I was DCA's coach, I'd probably want to see West, just because Bull has played me close so much and they know what to expect. West would kind of fit in that Rockcastle mode where they haven't seen Lake's, you know, length yet. So if it was me coaching, I would, you know, want West I would want to play them in the championship. Just as far as matchups go, I think DCA matches up good with the guards. Bull's guards have been shooting it really, really well. I think Drakeford has came in and helped be a good defensive stopper. And honestly, you know, if I've got a Lake Etienne that has lower back pain, I don't want him bumping into Seneca Driver. You know, it's really what it comes down to, Seneca Driver. And, you know, that's really what it comes down to, Seneca Driver versus Luke Tutt. I would rather have Lake battle with Luke Tutt, kind of similar build. So, but, you know, DCA did what they had to do. We talked about they got over that 60 mark. They held Rockcastle well under the 60 mark. So, you know, it just came down to, we always talk about it, it comes down to making shots. You have to make shots. And we saw the length I was talking about with Lake Etienne on how many shots down there. I don't know how many blocks did he have. Did you have that number?
Yes, 4.
4 blocks, but how many shots did he alter down there?
Yeah, probably 4 or 5 more.
Numerous. Yeah. I would argue almost every shot that Rockcastle took, even their threes. If he's on the floor, you know, minus the ones that he's sitting, if he's on the floor, he's altering them because they're looking to where he's at. You know what I mean? So that's what Rock had not seen until you see it live. And 32 minutes is not a lot of time to figure it out, you know. So in that regard, you know, you want to play West because Bull's seen it, you know, for 3 games. So, I mean.
At this point, are the coaches, you think, even looking into it that much? Or are they just like, we'll play who we play at this point?
I mean, they're wore out. It's a long season. I mean, October 15th to now, I've never been privileged enough to be in this spot. I know how long a regular season is, and a couple of district games, they're wore out, and they, you know, they prepare all year for this. So they're just going to line up either team. And these 2 teams right here, I mean, it doesn't matter what we talk about it, man. Your whole season does not matter. You get here, you get here. Nobody thought Bull County would be here in the regional semifinals. And preseason, people had West up there, but as their season went along, you know, they didn't. You know, when they have a loss to East Jessamine, and then I'm pretty sure they had a close game to Mercer, right?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, some of those games were close. You know, nobody towards the middle and the end of the regular season, nobody thought West would be here. So really, these 2 teams are playing high right now. They're, you know, neither one probably thought they'd be here. Coach Jamie Todd in his first year, done a great job with these kids. He's very passionate. And then, of course, Steve Adams. This will be a good matchup. There's a lot of Bull connections here. And me and you have seen Steve Adams at some of his best times, and, man, it's fun to watch.
Bull County and West Jessamine it is. It's going to be a fun one. We will step aside, send it back to the studio. We'll wipe the slate clean, and we'll officially go from the DCA broadcast to the Bull County broadcast. Bull County West Jessamine is coming up next. Send it back to the studio with Jason Wilder on Z105.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer